can't wait to see what illusion you've come up with for us. One of those romantic boy meets girl, boy loses girl stories?
It's better than that.
All right, so this is Coach Pabon coming at you, and I have a former Eastleigh County High School student here with me, Sidney Holston. So I'm a Holston.
Holston, yeah.
Holston. All right. So the easiest way to do this is probably let you kind of do a little background introduction on yourself, and you'll probably end up knocking out a bunch of the questions at the same time. So start off with like your name, proper way to say it so I don't kill it, and then like what time to what time, when did you graduate East, and what are you up to now, and all that good stuff like that.
My name is Sidney Holston, of course. I was born here, Lehigh Acres, Florida. Been living here all my life. And I started going to East in 2011, and I stayed here all 4 years, graduated in 2015. I now attend BCU, which is Bethune-Cookman University. I am a business administration major there, and I plan to graduate in 2019.
Okay, good. What sports did you play while you were here at East?
I did football and track and field.
Okay, good. And are you doing any sports now?
Yes, I'm in college, my junior year at Bethune-Cookman University academically, but I am a sophomore on the track.
Okay, good. And so what's like, do you have a main thing that you do for track, or do you do it all?
Shot put, weights, the weight throw, the hammer, and discus.
Okay. And you told me that recently, you told me you're now ranked?
Yes. I have the chance to be in the top 20 in the nation.
All right.
If I keep working. Yeah.
Keep working at it. All right, good. So now I'm going to hit them with some questions that some students have been asking. This was an assignment that we did a while back at Bellring, and I just kind of copy and pasted everybody's into one document. So there's a lot that are very similar. Like I said, you probably answered a few questions already. So I'm going to just kind of randomly scroll through here. Yeah. And let's see. How did you study for the ACT or SAT, or did you study, or how did you prepare for one of those two tests?
There was actually a workshop here,
okay.
2 days a week from someone who no longer goes here. Her name was Miss Gittens.
Oh, Miss Gittens, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, she taught AVID as well. She was telling us that there was a workshop here, so I went and did that.
Okay, twice a week to prepare, like different test taking.
It wasn't
skills.
Last minute though. I was doing it the semester before.
The semester before. All right. Mm-hmm. What year did you take ACT or SAT?
My junior year.
Junior year. All right, get that. Junior year, he took it. All right, good. A lot of people still waiting. They're seniors right now that still haven't taken it the first time. Get on it. In your college life, have you been to any college parties? No. Just focus on school and
schools and athletics, anything like that. But I do have a social life, just no parties.
Not parties, just standard social life. So, gotcha. Wait, do you work?
No, not while I'm in school. I haven't worked while I was in school.
Okay, so no job while in school. Focus completely on academics and athletics.
Just summer and winter is when I work. That's it.
Summer and what?
Summer and winter.
Summer and winter. Okay, good. In between the academic year. What career is it that you're hoping to pursue after graduation of college?
Anything in the business field, more towards the risk factors, or like anything like financial or marketing, basically.
Okay, financial or marketing, risk factors in corporations, companies, and stuff, like to kind of prepare against that. All right. Did you consider high school hard for you?
Not necessarily. If you just listen to your teachers, really, that's the key thing, and stay focused. It wasn't really hard.
Okay. All right. Good. Do you have some academic goals right now while you're going to Bethune, or?
Academic goals would probably try to be at a 3.8.
Okay.
I'd like to make the president's list. I haven't done that yet. I've been on the dean's list, but not the president's list.
Okay. And what's the cutoff? What's the requirement for president's list?
President's list is a 3.75 and up.
Okay. And dean's list is what?
3.25 to 3.5, or 3.74, I mean.
Okay, good.
3.5 to 3.74.
All right, so you've been on the dean's list, and your goal is the president's list.
Yes.
All right, got that. Okay, here's one of those. If you could go back in time to your past self, what would you tell your past self to do in order to succeed?
What? Like what time frame?
Any time frame, because they didn't specify. So would you go back in time at all to any point in time to give yourself some kind of key information to help you be successful?
Well, all I know is if I know what I knew now, like back then, it'll be very helpful. But if I was to go back in the past to maybe high school, I would tell myself to like stay more focused, I guess.
Okay. More focused on academics?
Academic and athletic. I did have some distractions and stuff like that.
Who are some of the people, if you don't mind sharing, who's some of the people that have supported you along the way? Through high school, through college now?
My family.
Okay.
The girlfriend I have now.
Okay. Yeah, she's over there, but she's camera shy. All right.
Family, my girlfriend, a good amount of my teachers. I would say my junior year U.S. history teacher, this guy, first period.
Okay.
Miss Falcon.
Oh, okay, Miss Falcon.
Yeah, she was pretty good. Both of the Fossies were good.
Okay.
Coach Smith, I give him a lot of credit. He stuck with us for a good time.
Okay.
Coach Jones, who has recently, he's passed away.
Yeah.
He was real tough on us, but it was for a good reason.
Okay.
I would say Miss Lakia Johnson too. She no longer goes there, but
yes. I'm in touch with her through Facebook. So
yeah, me too.
I'll make sure she sees the video.
Yeah. she was a very good person to me, and yeah, I would say that's probably basically everybody. It was really all the teaching staff.
This is an interesting question. I wish I knew who had asked it. How much do you think the students here at East have a chance at making a difference?
Well, what I've been hearing, it's slim. It's slim with what's going on at this school. It's not something I like to hear about, and I've experienced it too because we had the riots and we had a bunch of fights, and staff was fighting students and students fought other students. My first day, freshman year, 2 twin sisters fought each other.
All right.
And I was shocked, but they do have a chance, but that's only if you want the chance for yourself. That's only if you really want it. You just got to stay away from the negativity and the negative people. You know what's bad for you, and you just got to keep it pushing.
Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
5 years. Plan to have a bachelor's and a master's.
Okay.
In business administration. I might go into criminal justice.
Okay. So you're planning on, from your bachelor's, rolling right into pursuing the master's degree?
Yes.
All right.
Right after.
And that's going to be MBA then? Master's in business? All right.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe go into criminal justice field?
Oh, I'm sorry. No, master's would be in criminal justice.
Oh, master's in criminal justice.
Bachelor's in business, yes.
Have you changed your master's choice from like when you were still in high school to now, or have you changed your career choices along the way?
Yes, I actually did want to be something like a paralegal when I was younger.
Okay.
I wanted to be a lawyer.
Okay.
And it kind of didn't stick with me. Then I wanted to be in the law, basically, like officers and stuff like that.
Okay.
Anything that had to do with courts and
Okay.
justice and stuff like that. And now I'm just going to be in business because that's something I love as far as, just making a living for myself and for my family and stuff like that.
What was your greatest moment, or maybe a couple of greatest moments that happened during any of your 4 years of high school?
Oh, man. That's a good question.
Like that one time you look back and go, oh yeah, that was good.
Probably academically, I would say when I aced the test that I thought I was going to do bad on.
Okay.
That was sophomore year.
Okay.
And just athletically, I think it was competitions, and I was PRing a lot more than I expected to. I was breaking records, like my personal records. And as I look back over the 4 years, I'm proud of myself because I didn't get into none of that negative stuff. I never got in trouble. I wasn't a troublemaker. I'm just proud that I was on the right path the entire time.
Okay. And how far did you go? Like, did you go regionals or?
Through college?
In high school. Did you?
Oh, I made it to states my senior year.
Okay. In track and field?
Track and shot put.
In the shot put, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And how'd you do?
I took 9th.
Okay.
I had a fractured finger.
Ah.
So I was throwing against a bunch of people.
Yeah. So that's real good. 9th in the state.
Can you send the alarm?
Yeah, I'll take care of it.
All right.
9th in the state, even with a fractured finger. That's awesome. That's pretty good. That's real damn good, actually. What are some helpful tips you can offer to students for school in general? to get through high school, to get to the college that they want to go to?
Well, I mean, the first one's obviously just listen.
Yeah.
Listen, be respectful, save up your money. That's really all it is, because you just don't know what type of emergency you're going to run into.
Right.
Don't buy the unnecessary things as far as the money goes.
Right.
And being respectful, that takes you a long way, because you build connections with everybody, and especially when you go to college and you're going to see those professors and you're going to have that relationship, and they're going to help you try to find some more points so you can either pass the class or get another letter grade up or something like that.
All right.
And just listen to your elders, listen to the leaders, so that you may become one later on.
Okay. Have you stumbled at any time? This says throughout the year, but I'm gonna open that up and say, have you stumbled at any time along your current college career?
Yes. This semester, actually, I failed 2 of my accounting exams.
Oh, okay.
I got a F. I got a 40% on the first one and a 50% on the third exam.
Oh, all right.
And then I buckled down, and next thing I had, everything was 100 plus on all the rest. I got some good tutoring, and I focused, and I walked out the class with a B.
Good. All right. So started off with that big speed bump.
I wasn't understanding some of it, so sat down and I got a tutor, and they explained to me, and she knew about it too.
Okay.
She took the same accounting class at the same time as I did, but at the University of Florida though.
Right.
But so she kind of got the information to help me out.
Okay. But you were proactive and you sought out a tutor.
Yeah.
Right. You didn't wait for somebody to go, hey.
Yeah.
You need to do
Nobody's
this.
gonna do that for you. You have to go and get it.
Okay. Right. So got to be proactive. You got to seek the help. It's there if you want it, but you got to be the one to go after it. In general, how is college like? College life.
With the school I go to, it's college is really what you make it.
Right.
It's not something that's gonna change. It changes you, but it changes you to a point where it can be a good thing or a bad thing.
Okay.
A lot of people, they'll wake up, they know they have an 8 o'clock class in the morning, and they know they're not an early bird, basically. So that changed me, I guess, because I wasn't necessarily the earliest early bird, but I knew I had to go to class. So I haven't missed any classes yet, though.
Okay, that's good.
As far as change goes, I think that's about it.
Okay. Let's see. You covered your major. Let's see. Covered that memory. A lot of these. All right. Did you ever dress bummy to school, high school or college?
Not really.
Okay.
No, I mean college. I mean I'll go to breakfast. I'll eat in the cafeteria with sweatpants and a t-shirt or a hoodie or something like that. Yeah, a lot of people do that. Okay. You're gonna have those weekends where nobody's we don't dress to impress in college really. Okay. You put on whatever you put on to go eat or go to the library. You're gonna see that a lot. Okay. Late nights in the library, you just have on a bunch of Nike slides and sweatpants and hoodies and stuff like that.
Right. Is there anything specifically that stands out? Like, what did you do that made you successful? Because you have a certain level of success that's not common here at East. It's not the common thing. It's like more the exception.
So you're saying, did I have something that made me different?
Well, what is it? What do you think in your mind is it that made you successful as an athlete, as a in your academics, that now you're pursuing your bachelor's, you're competing at a national level, you already know you want to roll right into your master's, right? Not everybody has that thought process. So what was different? Like is there anything that clicked differently for you?
Yeah, the things that made me want to be successful basically was when I'm in my mother's hometown, well here, and then when I look at my father's hometown, they're almost the same because you see a lot of homeless people here and where my father stays in Atlanta. Okay. So I'm in Atlanta and I see a lot of homeless people and they're asking for spare change and they're on the highways and the traffic lights and stuff like that. And I see a lot of crack addicts and stuff like that. And I'm telling myself I don't want to do it. I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to be that or deal with anyone who's doing that type of thing. So I tell myself I don't want to do it. So I do what it takes to get out of this city and into a better one basically.
Do you have any specific studying methods you use to help you be successful?
Just make sure I don't cram.
Don't cram. Don't wait for the last minute.
Yeah, nothing sticks with me on the last day usually.
Okay.
Usually if I study piece by piece, if I have a test in 2 weeks and I study little by little, like until the 2 weeks is up,
Right.
that's when the information stays with me rather than just doing it on the 13th day.
Right, and trying to memorize everything and
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You guys hear that? One word to describe high school for you.
Smooth.
Smooth. All right. I like that. Besides me, who is your favorite teacher?
That's a hard question because I have teachers. I can't do it just for like that. I can't just give it for an all 4-year teacher because the teachers I like didn't stay for all 4 years.
Right.
Freshman year, I have to give it to Miss Lakia Johnson.
Okay.
Guaranteed.
Okay.
Sophomore year, I would give it to Miss Tina Sejan.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Junior year, I would give it to Miss Gittens.
Okay.
No, you have junior year. Actually.
Yeah, but I said besides me, so Miss Gittens gets it.
Oh yeah. I gotta give credit to the ROTC people,
Okay.
but I can't choose exactly one, so I'm just gonna, just.
Were you in ROTC?
I did JROTC for 3 years.
Oh, okay. All right. So
I was under
that's like the major academy. So you were in an academy.
Oh yeah, I thought you meant like fire welding or mechanics.
Yeah, one of the other ones. All right. So he was in JROTC. All right, and so you give the whole staff.
Yeah, Nieves, Villanueva, Villa Verde,
Nieves. I forgot about Nieves.
and Mr. Payne, Gary Payne.
Yes. And some of them are still here. Payne is still here. Villanueva is not.
Dickerson too. I don't know if he's still here.
Yeah, Colonel Dickerson's here. Was he here? He must have started like your senior year then.
I think so. Yeah.
All right.
And Walden.
Walden retired.
Yeah.
Okay.
I still see him every now and then.
How did you come across deciding on go to Bethune-Cookman? Like, how did that?
They had my major, and they already had a good football team going, and that's what I wanted to do.
Okay.
Football, I was going in there with the mindset to play football, really.
Okay.
But I was, I made sure the academics were there.
Right.
And then I knew I wanted to go there after I took a visit.
Okay. When a visit, was it like a one-day thing or over the weekend or?
It was 2 days.
2 days. Okay. All right. Cool. Do you have any tuition assistance?
Financial aid?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do financial aid, and I'm on a scholarship.
You on a scholarship? All right.
Mm-hmm.
Is that tied to track or is that tied?
Track.
Okay. Nice. All right. Any parting thoughts for the people of East? Teachers, students, everybody.
I miss my teachers. I really miss my teachers. I wish I could see them all, the ones I came in with and the ones I left with, but some of them are not here. The AD, Miss Miller, she's not here.
Oh,
She was, South, I
She's
think.
at South, yeah.
Yep, giving her a shout out, I guess. But the thoughts for the faculty, I guess, would be, I don't know, keep doing what you're doing. Just help the students out, make sure they stay on the right path. There's a chance, for them all to be great. It's just they gotta, they gotta trust somebody to do it with them, but not necessarily for them.
Right.
For the students, I guess, you just gotta keep hustling.
Yeah.
It's their time. It's what they want it to be. It's just, but you can be easily distracted. It's easy to fail, but the success is what's hard to get. If it's what you want, you'll work for it.
All right. That sounds perfect. Did you have a nickname?
Bigfoot.
Athletic-wise?
Bigfoot,
Why they call you Bigfoot?
because my shoe size is 19.
Shoe size is 19. Now he's sitting on this chair and you can't tell. You want to go ahead and stand? Stand for me, stand.
Oh.
How tall are you, Sidney?
I'm about 6'5.5", 6'6".
6'5.5".
Yep,
All right, well, I definitely appreciate it, man.
Not a problem.
All right, so I should have this edited in a couple of days.